Getting people in, and it's about time for Thursday matches for Premier Valor League on Arena Valor. I don't know about you guys, but I am pretty excited. We got quite a bit to go over tonight and quite a bit to discuss. I'm sort of playing with the video, trying to get the full screen action so that you guys don't have to look at this face the whole time. I want you to be able to get nothing but the game. So we are in the process of getting everything set up. Let's see, gotta rename this because it is not Wednesday, it is Thursday. Update, good to go. What's up, Wintastic? So, got that rolling. I'm still sort of new to Twitch, so forgive me. But I like honestly the setup for Twitch is pretty fantastic as compared to YouTube. Oh, what's up, guys? I like a lot of the options. My issue, and maybe you guys can help me with this, I'm trying to make it so that through OBS it's full screen. Like I want the game to be the whole screen. Can't figure it out. So we've got that, and we've got, where are we at? Somewhere in here. That's not it. That's just a blank screen, and yeah, there's that. So we may end up swapping around a little bit until there's APOC. How do I make the window full screen in OBS? Thank you, APOC. Well, see, no love from AOV on the sizing. But see what I mean? It's not doing what I want it to do. And APOC is responding. APOC, if you don't know, is the leader of NTG, and he is like the chosen one. He has dealt with every problem. Right click, transform to fit. Wait, right click. Where are you at? Transform. I like it. I like it. It's got bars on the side though. I don't know that I like that. Yeah. Let's see. Let's try. Let's try a little bit of this action. APOC saving the day. Once again. In the meantime. Yeah. All right. So the teams are here. Somebody left for some reason. I'm gonna give them time to get situated. First match of the night is going to be Rowdy Dumplings, which is a spectacular name, by the way, versus VSauce, which is also pretty great. So give these guys some love. They're both pretty strong teams. They're both kind of up and coming. So definitely support these guys moving forward because all these teams need love. Show them some love. We have 16 teams to choose from, and you can cheer for any of these guys. they're all good. Some of us may be biased because of our home guild, like me. Oh, come on. But I still have a lot of love for most all of these teams. Okay. So apparently iPads don't do it. So no spectators. Can't spell. So we are pretty much ready to roll. And if you're not sharing the information about the PVL to your friends, your guildmates, you should. What we're trying to do here is give you something to watch on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm really excited about it because it gives me time to sit back and just enjoy the matches when I'm not streaming it. But even streaming is kind of a lot of fun. I'm new to it, so, forgive me. At that, Chap's been doing a fantastic job. One Rain is a monster. So hopefully I can give you guys the content that you need, and it'll look good. So we are just going to, let's see, where are you at? Video capture. Nah, we don't want that. That's another. You don't need that in your life. Discard. Nah. Too many. Go away. Let's try here. Game capture. That's what I need. Game capture. And again, forgive me for not being totally set up, but I appreciate your patience. And that's gonna be it. All right, so we are ready to roll and get this action on the road. So, as everything's going, if you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask in. Yeah, that's all you see is my wall. There's nothing on the wall. Feel free to ask questions about the league. Feel free to ask questions about the teams. I'll try to give you as much information as I can so that you can just learn. And if you have and get a little bit deeper, I shouldn't have enough time to do this, but if I do, I will be happy to explain. If you miss something or don't understand something that's going on in game, let me know. Alright, so the first ban for Rowdy Dumplings is going to be Flash. Quick Chognar ban from VSauce. Back to Rowdy Dumplings. And let's just see. I added that rule, Doki, but we have not really kicked that into gear yet. Yeah, guys, definitely tell your guild members about the league. If they're not aware that your team is playing, it's like, there you go. That was pretty close. But we definitely want to get more people into it, get the awareness out there so that everyone knows what we are doing or what we are trying to do, and that is give you primetime TV via AOV. So Teamy's gone. Slims is a very, very good pick. I'm expecting that to go through, but we will see. Slims has been brutal since the recent update. He was good before. I don't even think they changed him, but honestly, the way the meta has shifted, Oh, yeah, they didn't even get the ban out. But the way the meta has shifted, people, I don't know if they became more aware of slims, but I definitely see a lot more slims out there, especially in tournament play. All right, so we missed a ban on the VS side. We've got Jennar gone, who is super strong in the meta. Panda, all you have to do is join our Discord. Or actually, the best thing to do would be to go to premiervalorleague.com. It's the easiest thing in the world. The name of the league is Premier Valor League. So just add .com and you are there. To join the Discord, there's a button at the top. So RD gets the quick pick on Lindis. VSauce is maybe going for Natalia. Natalia has been strong for a long time. She didn't seem to get a lot of attention, so they buffed her unnecessarily, which made her even more powerful. And then they buffed her unnecessarily a second time, which, as a Natalia player, I'm a big fan of. So we get Violet going on VSauce, Natalia on VSauce. They shy away from the Aram pick, and it looks like RD is going to take advantage of that fact. So we got Aram. It's definitely happening. Maganga. I like the Maganga pick. I like that a lot. So we've got Maganga. Valheim somehow, mysteriously, has made it this far, but he's not going to make it any further. And Roxy, who is also a good pick. Yeah, so far, at least in most of these matches, if Valheim is not banned, he's one of the first picks. So Roxy is in, Valheim is in. Let's see how RD fills these last two picks, or these last two slots. Scud is a fantastic pick. You know, the good thing about the meta currently is there are so many characters who have moved up in at least as far as the tier list. I think if you're familiar with Samurai Gamers, they have, I think, 26 characters in S tier, and there is no more SS, which is awesome. I think that's fantastic. It just means we're getting closer to true balance. Astrid, maybe? Yeah, Astrid is in. So VSauce. How do we... And Grak, which makes really good sense, especially with Natalia. That really allows her to set up for some kill. Thane. Maybe we're doing Thane instead. All right, so we're counting down. Everybody's shifting around, getting everything set up. So, any favorites in this one? Rowdy Dumplings versus VSauce. Who is gonna win? Let me know, because I honestly do not know. I think they're both good teams that have major potential, and I'm really curious to see them grow over the course of the league. I'm actually curious about all the teams and how they will grow. Pretty excited. I'm excited to see what the NA has to offer. This is more of a long-term event than some of the other leagues, so it'll really let us see down the stretch how people can maintain. Actually, while that is true, Private, they were not recorded. It was a horrible mistake. One of the guys hosted the channel, so we do have a recording of it. And if somebody from HK recorded it, that means we have videos of all of them. We just won't have a caster for one of the matches. But at least we do have a record of it. It was an unfortunate. Chat wasn't aware that I didn't set it up yet. I just made the Twitch, and he did not change it. Again, to join the league, go to premiervalorleague.com and click the button at the top that says Join Discord. Everything is there. Alright, so everybody kind of spreading out, going to their lanes. Not a lot of push, which is very different from some of the other matches we've seen. That just means these teams are playing smart, and as soon as I say that, it looks like Knight's just scouting. Arm's just sliding in just to see what's going on. The buff is gone, so she backs out. We got Thane and Valheim at the bottom, just kind of testing the water, trying to get a little damage in on Astrid. They know they can't kill her, but damage is damage. Knight's going to roll down and help cover that. Mid, Maganga and Natalia are just kind of chilling at the moment. They're not testing the water too hard. Well, oh, there we go. Natalia is in. Violet's doing some damage, and Maganga goes down. We got Aram jumping in. Looks like Violet's not. She is gonna make it. Astrid's going down. Yeah, some solid teamwork, and Violet lives. Violet in that new skin that covers very little. It leaves nothing to the imagination. So we got a three-man roam. Dragon is up. Expectation is that Violet is going to move for the dragon, and she does. Valheim and Thane backing her up. So they will likely take that dragon. And Maganga is just getting toasted. And Maganga goes down. VSauce takes the dragon, and Aram, they don't want to play with that too hard. They're trying to go for objectives and take this tower. Aram does move down to help defend. Tower takes very little damage. Meanwhile, Natalia is just terrorizing this section of the jungle. Lindis jumps in. That's not going to be good for Natalia. Her movement speed is not equipped to handle that. And Maganga at this point is just looking for blood. He is not happy with Natalia. But we still got a strong push moving forward. The Thane and the Valheim are just prepared. Aram does have her ult, but she chooses not to use it. She's a little low and backs out. Astrid rotates in on bottom, and looks like, yeah, Natalia on her rampage ran out of mana. So, you gotta roll back. We got Violet and Roxy going in on Scud, but Scud, oh nice, that is a great Roxy ult, and Scud goes down. We get the minions to move in. They don't have a lot of health, so it goes down pretty quick. And guys, if you're checking out that the stream for One Rain, he's sort of waiting on some of the guys from Vini Vidi Vici, but they will be here soon. All right, got a little action going on here. Natalia is trying to melt. Her ult goes out. She flickers away, and Violet tries to move in and do some damage, but Maganga was too high and Arm got out. Abyssal Dragon is up, and they're not quite going to go for it yet. Alright, if you guys were waiting for the Vini Vidi Vici match that is about to occur, everybody's there. So definitely show some love for One Rain as well. Arm goes down. Got more damage coming in. Natalia ults. Violet is done. Lindis getting beat down, but she's gonna get away. And, well, this Thane, he's out for blood. That's what I'm talking about. Roxy just up top, just clearing wave, just leveling up. And they close in on the Abyssal, and it's gonna go down pretty quick. And done. Natalia rotates back mid. Violet kind of backing her up, gonna roll back into the jungle. Roxy kind of scouting, rolling toward mid as well. And Aram Maganga. Got tank mage. Violet slides in, just waiting for an opportune time. Arm's gaining levels. She's a little bit behind, but there we go. Scud gets smoked. Arm moves in a little late, takes some damage, but she's able to get away. Maganga just trying to hold him back with his one, but he's not able to do much. Natalia's got crazy range. Violet jumps in, is just terrorizing these guys. Natalia, they missed the Natalia with arms too. Meanwhile, bottom, looks like Astrid is going to get some damage in, but don't think she's going to be able to take him out. She is doing some pretty hefty damage, but she's just about, yeah, she uses her ult. She's done. Alright, meanwhile, mid, Violet, wrecking shop. Natalia does it again. And Lindis is just gonna test the water at a range, but not jump in too wholeheartedly because Natalia's ult's probably got about 5 seconds. You gotta get out. Natalia just doing it. Valheim takes the tower while everybody's trying to just stop the Natalia just beat down. Arm's in, Arm's done, and Scud. We got a whole group trying to defend this tower. Natalia ults and doesn't get a lot of damage out. Maganga gets a kill. The gold difference this early in the game is extremely big, and that's really where the struggle is going to come for Rowdy Dumplings. They've just got to get some farm in. Natalia is just on point. The minions go down quick, so they're not able to get too far in. There is, yeah, there we go. And Scud gonna try. They do take Natalia out finally, but there's a lot of hit points left on VS side. But Maganga, there we go. Now it's a party. Maganga's just wrecking it. And even with the difference in gold, I mean that's crazy. So we've got a revived Rowdy Dumplings. They're going for the Slayer. Are they going to be able to get it before Violet moves in? Maybe. They do. So Rowdy Dumplings get the Slayer. They've got the Drake. This could be the push that they needed to turn this thing around. Astrid is way too far in. She is going to get that kill. But, well, no, she's not going to make it. Arm goes down as well. So there's 3 left. They've got the buff. 3-on-3 in a tower. Maganga's getting hurt. They do summon the Drake. A lot of... Oh, yeah, there you go. Valheim goes down. Natalia jumps in, and everybody just backs out. At this point, Natalia, I mean, just looking at her build, she doesn't have a lot. I mean, she's cooldown speed, boomstick is strong. I mean, it helps with the burst, but you know, everybody's got different flavors. The boomstick definitely helps with that burst damage, and she is using it to full effect. We got a little crew of minions, quite a few ballista going mid. Maganga's going to take those out. You got a really interesting push at the Abyssal. There are not a lot of... There we go. Now they kind of meet back up, but we got a 5-man VS crew. You really don't want Natalia to ult when you're stacked like that. And that's really what they don't need to happen. So everybody kind of splits back. Looks like VSauce is going to try to take the Abyssal. There's still a lot of health left. Lindis is moving down, but I don't think she's going to be able to get there in time. Yeah, she's killing minions or jungle creeps. So they do take the Abyssal. Natalia just going off. We're at a 6-to-21 kill ratio, so that's it's not looking good in RD's favor. They are stacked up on the VSauce side. Scud jumps in, and I don't know that was the best idea. Gets smoked. Arm goes down. Lindis is done, and now we've got a 4-5-man wrecking crew. Are they going to take the tower? Yeah, they're going to go ahead and take bottom tower. Maganga's up, but I don't know how much he could really do. Astrid might be able to help that stack, though. Kill him. Yeah, one stack's not going to do it. They do kill quite a few. Man, that Violet. That Violet was not having that. And meanwhile, Thane and Roxy are pushing top. So, is this how you expected this match to go? VSauce is really, really killing it. Let's see, Natalia gonna grab that grab that Sage buff. She's gonna need it if she's just gonna hang out in the jungle on the other team's jungle. Aram is there and can, yeah, she didn't fall for that trap, which is definitely a good thing. Astrid just hanging out. There's a lot of potential, but they are not giving up their position. And now they're moving in. Fortunately for RD, that tower was there, and they were able to back into that, kind of give them a little bit of cover. But with the minion wave, that's bad timing there. Natalia ults a little bit back, which is going to be sort of good. I mean, they're not getting enough damage onto VSauce, and VSauce is just eating the damage that's coming their way, and just they don't even care. Pushing in. Tower, Natalia ult. Thane does get away. They are able to take that tower. And they're right there. They've got two basically dead minions. Astrid's going to try to jump in and take them out, but I'm pretty sure that tower is going down no matter what, and it does. That was a fantastic push from VSauce. Fantastic game from both teams. VSauce just had the damage, and it really just scaled from there. Let's see the stats. Natalia with 120,000 damage. That's 40% of her whole team. and close to. I mean, had she done a little bit more, man. Yeah, that was pretty decisive. But I wouldn't put. Don't put our RD to the side. These guys are smart. They're gonna take everything they just saw, and they're gonna come back strong. All right, so what do we think of that? That was definitely an interesting setup. I think it's obvious that VSauce definitely won overall in the draft phase, and that's really what happened there. And yes, I did accidentally post the wrong teams. It was an accident. Forgive me. Sorry, DGA. Let's see. Yeah, I posted the wrong teams. Give me 1 second, I'll fix that. Sorry, guys. Ugh. Sinuses are killing me. Yeah, all the videos are going to be posted later tonight. Let's see, 9:13. And we are going to go ahead and join this match. I'm going to try to share. Gonna copy. It's best of 3, so it definitely gives RD a clear picture of what VSauce is trying to do, and I am confident that the whole thing will be different this time. Alright, so per the gross amount of messages I got, I'm gonna fix this message. Hope they know what bans are needed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got a clear idea of who needs to be banned. That was it's something that happens to all of us from time to time. It's definitely tough, but knowing these RD guys, I definitely believe they can bounce back. So there we go. I'm gonna change all that. Paste. Boom. There we go. Alright, so we are back in action. Aram is done. Now see, Aram wouldn't have been my first concern, but I'm not playing. Violet, done. Smart move.
Blue team's turn.
Violent currently is absolutely insane. Jennar, done.
Red team's turn to ban.
Natalia, there it is. That's what I was waiting for.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Talanis? Huh. Rourke? Okay. Yeah, I don't like playing Rourke either, so
To ban.
definitely won't judge on that. And the final pick. Scud, maybe? Roxy. Well, fair enough.
Blue team's turn. To
Who do you think won the last match for VSauce? Particular character? Or just good play? We've yeah, I think so too. And they were definitely on point. Lindus on VSauce. Slims is a great pick. There you go. Diachan. Oh. Do you guys know who wasn't banned?
blue team's turn. To pick.
I do. Kylie, yeah. Valheim, yeah.
Red team's
Everybody's really building toward meta, which is not, it's not a bad idea, but just throwing this out there. Just because YouTube and Twitch tell you that certain characters are meta does not mean that, okay, maybe not Daichan, but does not mean that other characters can't be played. You know, I kind of want to see this Talanis situation. I wouldn't want to see it on a team with, okay, well, there we go.
blue team's turn.
So RD is really pulling out the different ideas, but I like it. We don't need to see the same 10 characters fighting. You know what? I'm down with the Thane pick, to be honest. I wouldn't choose him, but he, as a support tank, he can be really effective. Wonder Woman also is a
To pick.
pretty good support tank that can do some damage, who is not considered meta. Ormar. Oh man. Let's hope. Let's hope that he's got the Santa Claus skin. Alright, so the teams are in. We've got VSauce. We've got Lindus in the jungle, Kali in mid. Looks like probably Wonder Woman on the Slayer lane, Thane Valheim on the Dragon. On Rowdy Dumplings, a little bit different. We've got Slims in the jungle, Diachan mid. I'm gonna guess Ormar in the Slayer lane, and then Lumber Talanis on the Abyssal lane, but we'll see.
10 seconds remaining.
Again, just guesses. Alright, so draft number 2. Who won the draft? Any opinions there? We got well, actually, both these teams have some off-meta characters. Should be interesting. Well, we didn't get the Santa Ormar, but we got Talanis from Valentine's, which is a pretty good pick. Oh, and the new Linda skin, which is cool. All right.
To arena.
Getting situated.
Minions will be deployed in 5 seconds.
Pretty much my expectation for the team splits. Looks like RD's gonna maybe. Nah, they're just testing the jungle just to see what's going on. And Ormar Slims getting a little dangerous. They're gonna grab that blue buff. No one's even there, so that shouldn't. Well, Kali. Kali's there, but she's gonna back out. They get the blue. They're gonna do a little bit of damage, but they're not gonna play. They're not gonna jump too deep. Diachan's able to get more damage. That Kali may go down. What? Oh, man, that was close. Ormar just doing the support thing, rolling around. We got a little bit of action going on here. We got Lumber Talanis. Lumber's getting hurt bad. He probably, it's hard to say overextended, but he definitely did. Talanis lives. Thane's just able to soak up the damage, and they get away. Lindis, meanwhile, jumping in the other jungle. And she does get it. So Linda's Wonder Woman top. Ormar is there. I don't think that's going to work out in Ormar's favor, so he's going to hang back by the tower. Diachan just playing it safe. Slims in his own jungle. And they're waiting. And Thane goes in. Valheim trying to stun. He doesn't get it. Thane's getting hurt. Needs to back out, and he is able to do so. Valheim hangs back just to clear wave. And he does. And then rolls out. Up top, Wonder Woman not doing much. Just getting gold. Slims finally branching out there, taking the Sentinel. Ormar's gonna roll in and help out. He's Linda's Valheim. They look like they were ready to pounce. Somebody's waiting for the opportunity to take the drag. Yeah, there it is. Don't know if that was the best move. Talanis blows her one a little bit early, and that might prove. Yeah, that didn't work out in their favor. Diachan goes down fast. Lumber's going down as well. Talanis lives. There it is. But they are ready. They're ready for blood. Ton of minions roll in. Talanis is just not gonna be able to survive that. Thane not even getting. I mean, there's so many minions, it doesn't even matter. Slims is trying to get a push going, and he gets a couple minions there, but it's not gonna prove too far, or make it too far. Wonder Woman and Ormar just kind of holding hands, walking by each other. Lindis is trying. Yeah, there she goes. She gets that Slims, and then she dies brutally. Kali trying to get a little bit of damage out there. The Thane backs out, and it's over as it began. Valheim waited for the right moment, and the moment never came. Diachan just steady clearing wave, trying to get level up, trying to get some gear. Up top, we have the most boring fight in existence. We're going to leave these guys be. Diachan Slims ready to make a move. And they don't. So we got one tower in favor of VSauce. The other tower is not really in danger at this point. But Talanis Diachan, they really could get something going there. Valheim moves in and makes that a not really much of an option. Thane is right there. Looks like Lumber's gonna. I thought he was gonna test it, but he didn't. Finally, a little bit of love for poor Oromar, but Lindis is there. He's taking a lot of damage, but they're not gonna be able to get it unless they push. Meanwhile, mid, Lumber and Talanis just getting hurt. We got Thane. He's actually just standing there. Not really sure. Well, you know, when your job's to tank, you tank. Talanis tries, but she does get away. Even with the flicker. And Thane rolls in. Kali is going to try to help, but Slims is already just in and out. And that's the true power of Slims. You can get away from everything. Thane uses his ult. Not terribly effective. But he does give the Diachan the opportunity to do a bunch of damage to him. So there is that. Oromar, Talanis, not really a smart move. Oromar takes damage kind of unnecessarily. Talanis moves in, starts doing some serious damage, but there's 4 people there, and it's not gonna roll in their side. Unfortunately, Thane goes down for VSauce. So not the ideal plan for VSauce. But RD is definitely hanging in there. They got the tower up, and it doesn't take much for him to get back. Slim's just basically clearing wave. He's gonna push it. No, he's gonna roll back into the jungle. Kali, meanwhile, mid gets that wave through. It's gonna do some damage to the tower, but it's not quite gonna get it there. VSauce takes the red buff. Oromar is running back. Slims wants to attack. Slims gets stunned. Valheim, and that is all he wrote. Lumber jumps in. This could be a good matchup for Rowdy Dumplings. They can take this Valheim. Talanis is hurt, but they do have wave. And smart, they back out. Meanwhile, bottom, VSauce, this Thane is just taking advantage of the attention up top and getting wave. It's gonna do some damage to the tower, but fortunately, a couple of them, fortunately for VSauce anyway, they locked onto Lumber. We are looking into duo casting. I need my sinuses to get better, and we are talking to a couple people about doing just that with rain, or either way. We have 4v3 just waiting to happen. Wonder Woman is there, doesn't really take any damage, and RD is quickly learning that was not the best move. And they're getting hurt. Talanis is trying to peel to help. Oh yeah, you're done. Run, Talanis. Just get back. Slims just trying to maintain level. Now he's gonna hang back and try to. No, he's just. Oh yeah, there we go. Jump in. He's gonna chase after Kali, just to try to push her back. Meanwhile, Valheim is taking this blue. Ormar clearing waves. We got potential group here, but Kali can be a nightmare, especially in the 5v5 lane. Diachan bounces back. We got a little bit of a push going on here, but no minions currently. We've got some coming. But Lumber, Diachan, Talanis, and Slims, that's a lot of damage, a lot of CC. Kali, in the meantime, is causing problems. Ormar jumps in, gets a little bit of CC going, but he dies very quickly. And Lumber does the same. Diachan goes down. Slims is able to get away. Talanis is there. But yeah, she goes down almost instantly. Lindis has a lot of damage dropping. Thane backs out, but Wonder Woman and Valheim are still going to push. We got Kali backing them up now. Slims is there. Throws the stun, stuns the... Oh, that Kali. And she's oh, man. Kali. Ormar jumps in, tries to slow him down. But you need that damage. Diachan can definitely help in this situation. And they're just going to clear... They're going to clear some jungle. Meanwhile, Linda's taking out the enraged Abyssal Dragon. That's not... It's not going to play into RD's hands at all. That buff is very strong. Specifically for team fights. Seems like the Slayer now is more of a tower pusher. And the Abyssals just for team fights and kills. Ormar just waiting for the backup. Lumber jumps in. Talanis taking damage. She does get away. Diachan. That Kali is just terrorizing. Lindis gets a double kill, and they move in. Slims gets the stun on Thane, but the damage is coming in and the core is going down. So, a pretty decisive VSauce victory. RD could not stop that Kali. And obviously the Lindis got a lot of kills, but that Kali, to me, as far as the team fights, yeah, look at the damage. It's Kali all the way. That's it's nothing against poor Valheim. He tried. But that Kali was just a nightmare. Yeah, match 2 is going to be at 8:30. Will there be a PVL for Nintendo Switch when it comes out? We have not addressed that point. It's my understanding that the Switch is going to be a small, I don't want to say that a smaller scale version, but it is going to be like there are going to be a lot less characters. I just don't know. I don't know that the interest would be there. But if it is, I mean, we are definitely looking into branching out. I know with the Latin American server, I've been contacted by a number of people that have been very interested in the idea of a PVL for the Latin American side. I've been approached by a bunch of casters from Latin America that are interested. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. So if you want to screenshot, that is definitely the end for match 2. roster's cut in half right now. I don't see why they wouldn't add all the characters. On all the ads, it says 30 plus characters, and we currently have 70 characters. So, I mean, that's a substantial difference. I mean, I don't know what the gameplay is going to be like. I mean, it seems like it'd be pretty easy to translate this to a joystick and play, but I've never tried. A lot of people definitely use those mobile grips. I know APOC has mentioned it to me quite a few times. But if you're not familiar, yeah, that's a fair point. Well, I am definitely not a caster, but I am trying very hard. So give me some props, man. Let's see. We are going to try to get in touch with one of the guys from VSauce and bring him in, just have a little chat, see what he thinks about that match. VSauce definitely came in strong. We have had a bunch of people apply for a co-caster position. We have not closed that door yet. So if you're interested, you should definitely send me messages. It is a real thing that will be occurring soon. Alright, look at that. Doze has crushed the competition and has reached the master tier. So if you're a Kranis fan, your guy. Let's see what we've got. Where are you, Discord? Why are you giving me grief? You're starting twice. Yes, thank you, Discord. These are definitely recorded. Thank God. We had a little nightmare earlier today. But fortunately it was resolved quickly. Alright. Let's see if Chosen wants to do a quick little interview. And just kind of discuss what happened. I guess I could stop that. Get that up. I will never win anything on that. I don't even know why it exists. Are you ready for affiliate? What do you mean can't rewind? No. Are you... Let's see. Can't rewind. I want to watch it. Are they recorded? As far as I know. I hit the button. If this is not recorded, I'm probably going to lose my mind. But I hit the button. I hit the button, and it should be... I'm assuming they go up after the fact. Again, I do not know. See? There we go. Thank you, Doki. I'm digging through Twitch. I think I started to sweat a little bit. If these stupid things don't record, I'm gonna cry. I will literally cry. And I would like to say, a lot of people have been reaching out to me over the last few days and thanking me and, you know, just saying, you know, what a great job I've done. I'd like to point out that none of this would exist if the guilds that are involved and are interested weren't here, weren't helping, offering advice. Doze from Kranis has done a great job of giving advice. Probably the biggest person I've leaned on up to this point has been APOC. He's been huge. APOC from from non-toxic. So definitely, if you are in a match and you see somebody from one of these matches, if you see one of the leaders, I mean, you could go to our website and see the entire the rosters, but these guys are working with the league to make it better. It is a community league, so you should definitely thank everybody. But I do appreciate all the support and all the love you guys are putting out there, because I mean this is something that's very important to me. I really like AOV, and I really like all the people in the community, and I just want to give these guys an opportunity to grow, and hopefully we can see a bunch of these people in the top tier competitions representing NA. I'm not sure. I heard something about Valor series. I believe Kranas is still just rolling along, just doing great. I believe Vinny Vidi Vici, who I believe they should still be in a match right now on One Range channel. They're still in it. So quite a few of these teams are still very much in this. So looking forward to it. Don't think I was able to. Yeah, got no love from VSauce. They're probably just excited about the victory. But so I don't think I have mentioned that point, but we are going to give away another skin. Yesterday didn't exactly go the way that I had hoped, but people got skins, so I'm a big fan. I will post that information very soon. But in the meantime, do you guys have any questions about the league or where we're going with it? Give me something. I mean, I am really just interested in what you guys. I did not, Doki, and I do apologize. I guess I don't know that we're gonna split the pro league into tiers. I think what the hope currently will be is that we will have the pro league. We will have two separate leagues in theory. We would have to grow to that point. I do understand the need to split for as far as divisions, like pro teams versus regular teams, just so everybody gets an opportunity. But I think ultimately down the road, what we would want to do is have two separate tournaments, so that the top tier guys are playing the top tier guys. Currently, we've got about 27 guilds that are involved in the PVL. This was a 16-team tournament, so we took the teams. I got the best collection of teams that I could, and that's where we're at. Ideally what we want is for those teams to be able to play these teams and get better. That's the goal, and I think that's their goal. As a community, we want to build them up. We're trying to help them. Some of the newer teams that did join and were very much interested in competitive play, we have tried to make it so that everybody can use that access, to be able to talk to guild leaders from pro teams or team leaders from pro teams, and integrate those ideas and theories into their own team. But down the road, we may split it into 2 tournaments completely. But we're just not there yet. Yeah, so there's that. Also, I have heard a lot of rumors about Valor Cup tomorrow. Has anybody heard anything about that? Like actual Valor Cup. Is it coming back? It seems like it would be a silly thing to do with Valor Series going on. Seems like they would kind of counteract each other, since Valor Series occurs on the weekend. But I haven't actually heard any confirmation of anything. All that's for the I don't even remember what server. It's a different server. I completed 10 achievements. I didn't even know there were achievements. Let's see, we're all learning. Does that answer your question, Doki? We may look at that in the future, but ideally, we'd like to have 2 tournaments. Here we go. Alright, it looks like on One Range channel, Vinny Vidi Vici won their match. Getting ready for the round 2. Jeez. If I do not die from this sinus infection or whatever it is, we can carry on. We will have a well, obviously the 8:30 match. So at 8:30, we will see Team Feroxx spar against Infamous on One Range channel. We've got Trash Time versus Kranas Esports, who again is still hanging in there in the Valor series. So if you are a Trash Time or Kranas Esports fan, they're there. If you've got Team Feroxx or Infamous, which I know we've got a lot of Infamous people, definitely hang out. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Alright, so let's play around on Twitch, see what we've got. It's fun to be able to watch myself stare at my phone. Everybody, I'm sure, is greatly entertained by that. I do apologize, guys. Doing my best. We are at 49 followers. We got, what is it, 16, 8. Got like 108 people in the league and 49 followers. The math seems wrong. So wait, so 16 teams. Huh. So we have 3 people following the PVL for emotes. Man, I've got to figure out how to do that. blow my vouchers on a lucky draw. I'm giving away skins. I can't blow my vouchers. I'll give you one. I'll give you one lucky draw. Boom. There you go. Watch as I don't win anything. It's ridiculous. Gems. It's defeating. Just give me something. I don't want your stupid gems. I don't want your gems. I can't do anything with them. And you know, honestly, I'm about to run out of use for gold. I've got 4 heroes left. Cricknack, because I never jungle. Arduin, because I honestly don't know why I don't have Arduin. Ignis, because he has been pretty crappy for a while. And Illumia, because I'm just not going to buy Illumia. Ever. They can change her and make her amazing. Never going to do it. Not a fan. Well, getting everything set up for the match at 8:30. And I'm pretty excited about it. Feroxx last week did a fantastic job against ATF. If you did not see those matches, you should go see Feroxx in action. After this, you'll see him here in a second. They're strong. They're really strong. And Infamous is pretty strong as well. Yeah, you know, Doki, your division is really scary. But to be fair, I randomly created those divisions. And after doing so, oh man. you gotta give props to the people that are hanging in there down in Valiant. It's tough. It's a tough life. But if you're not familiar with the rules, 2 teams from every division will be in the playoffs. So all you have to do is make it in the top 2. You don't have to be the best. Just almost. That's a 50% chance of being in the playoffs. You can't get any easier than that. Right? You know, the wild card thing, I really wanted to do wild cards. And I think after I made the whole setup for, actually after I got all the schedules down, I was so defeated that I just didn't do it. It just seems easier for a 4-man to not have wild cards, to me. And nobody gets a week off this way. It made more sense at the time. So we're creeping into time for match number 2. And what I'm gonna do is take a brief moment and go to the bathroom. So I will gonna mute that guy. We are gonna put on a little bit of music for just a moment, if I can find it. There we go. So I'm gonna put it on a little bit of music. I will be back in about 5 minutes, and we will move forward into match number 2, which is going to be Team Feroxx versus Infamous. And I'm actually looking into a bot where you can not literally bet, but bet for the team. Pretty excited about that too. Alright guys, I'll be right back. But no audio, huh? There we go. Alright, a little bit of love. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I have returned. So, for the people just tuning in, we had a match. It was VSauce against Rowdy Dumplings. VSauce was able to get the 2-0 victory, so it was pretty decisive. But RD really kind of got the shaft in the draft phase, and VSauce just took total advantage of that, and were able to get the victory out. But it's only week 2. RD can definitely get it rolling, and come back with a vengeance in week 3. So, so what is going on? Let's get there we go. We're back up. Yeah, what you gonna do when NTG runs wild on you? We actually have been. Well, if you watch the stream from last night, Rain did an interview, and so did Chap. I was gonna try to set it up so that we could interview some of the guys from VSauce, but I was not able to get any of them to hop on. We are gonna try to do an interview after this match, so all is well. Yeah, we just we weren't able to get anybody from VSauce. That's the only reason we did not do an interview for that match. And I agree, it is a very good way to fill time with useful information. You kind of find out where their head's at, what brought them to, like, for example, in the last match, what brought them to choose certain characters, what made them play, a certain way. Gives you a lot of information that you could definitely use in your own gameplay. So I am a big fan of interviews. But I will say, all these ideas are very important, and are definitely, like, anything that you throw out there will be considered for the future. So if you think of anything, post it in chat. You can send it to me via Discord. I am Jurri number 8600. It's pretty easy. We should have match info set up here in a second. Get in that lobby. We can go ahead and get this thing rolling. So, match number 2. Let's see. Trial by fire. No trial by fire. Alright, so let's just make this easy. If you can see what I'm typing. Do yourself a favor, and I would hop onto the PVL Twitter. There was a post yesterday that says, show some love to Chatmaster on this Twitch channel. Now, man, the viewers are dropping fast when I'm giving away skins. That's crazy. Type in that. Win the PVL Pro. In that type, with those, with the lead speak, as a comment to the one that is referencing Chatmaster. Skins. You got like 4 more seconds. Win the PVL Pro. Comment that on the one referencing the Twitch for Premier Valor League, and the first one wins a skin. That's pretty simple stuff. Simple stuff. Alright, in the meantime, I should have the information for the lobby. I don't even... I am confident that I am in the wrong lobby. Huh, interesting. So, in the meantime, those people were not in the league. I'm just toying with my emotions. Come on, lobby people. Just give me the lobby so we can get this thing rolling. I need to get my prime time AOV action in today. Let's see. Clash from Feroxx. Let's try Infamous. I mean, surely somebody wants to play their match. It is currently 8:30. Maybe we can get this thing going. Okay, yeah, as soon as you have the lobby, let me know and I will send it to Feroxx. Just send me the lobby info. I will take care of everything. Alright, so we got some people rolling in. If you have not been watching, earlier VSauce won against Rowdy Dumplings. And we are about to start our second match, which is going to be Team Feroxx versus Infamous, which I'm also excited about. Feroxx really kind of beat down my guild last week, so my expectations for those guys are really high. And having played with a bunch of guys from Infamous, play with them quite a bit actually. They're all pretty good, so I'm very much interested to see who is able to pull it out. Alright, well, I give up. I will make the lobby. And you guys can just figure it out. We are not doing right. We are going to do standard. No. See, this is how often I do this. Custom match, tourney mode. It is 87-32. There you go. Problem solved. And while I like the Infamous guys, I will get out of their way. We will get this thing rolling. Oh, the VVV match was 2-0 as well. APOC. By the way, hi APOC. Everything's set up. VSauce is not on that team. And just a point that I keep letting people know: no spectators. It's something that is very important to me. It's a little thing called parity. We are not going to have people feeding other people information. And that's just how we're going to do that. 87-32. Come on, guys. Feroxx is ready to roll. Yeah, that's one of my favorite skins in the game. Pegasus. It's hard to say that out loud. But Natalia, she looks pretty cool with her regular skin. Her second skin I'm not a fan of, but the Christmas skin is wonderful. But my daughter really likes the Shutterbug skin, because apparently it looks like the main character from Monster High. There we go. All right. Now we are getting somewhere. Just gonna do a little bit of posting. Get some more people in here. Alright, well, Siege is doing some match dedication. So everybody cheer for Siege's dog. Not really sure. I don't even know how to respond to that, just being honest. Come on. Come on. Yeah, the purple shots is great. Still missing one more. And then we are ready to go. And hopefully I will make it through the match. Cool. Turn that off. Yeah, everybody shout out some love. Let's get that fifth guy from Feroxx, and we'll be ready to roll. Come on, guys. This is the match I've been looking for all week. I'm telling you, after Feroxx just really threw down last week, I have been like an underhand fan of the team. So I'm curious to see what they can do. I don't think they will let me down. They are very experienced, and in more games than one, so they definitely know what's up. thing there. I posted in some channels. Make sure I don't get kicked out of any. Yeah, I was posting information about the matches yesterday, and For Valhalla pulled me to the side and asked me not to do that anymore. Alex from For Valhalla, he is not interested in the PVL at all. Made that very clear. I'm gonna be honest, it sounds silly, really hurt my feelings. Let's see if I can get in trouble in the AOV server posting it. Did I? Waiting for it. Oh, no grief. Look at that. It's okay for the AOV server, but I may or may not be allowed in their in FV server anymore. Oh no, I'm not down on it, man. This thing has become everything I could have imagined. I am absolutely having a fantastic time doing this. So there is no way I will slow down, but I will probably not ever be one of the main casters, because there are too many people in the AOV community who are on the cusp of being big. I mean, One Rain's awesome. He's already there as far as I'm concerned, but there are a lot of people that are really getting there, and we want to build those guys up just the same way we're trying to build up the teams that are in the league. See, I get the energy when I'm talking about this league. I love it. I love all 16 teams. ATF maybe a little more, but I want all these teams to wreck shop. I want all of them. Ideally, I would want everyone to win every match, but you know, it doesn't exactly work that way. Thank all of you. But I'm gonna sneakily roll into a couple more servers while we're waiting. LoganPaul.com. That's a clever way to advertise. Will I? Yeah, let's see. Who we got? Anything? Yeah, I'm done randomly advertising. Oh, T-ball? Yeah, just give everyone, all 16 teams won the crown. It was the best league ever. and I got rid of the sinus infection. Are we ready? Because this lobby is definitely gonna expire, real soon. Come on, give it to me. Yeah. So close. All right. No, I'm sorry, buddy. Can't do it. Attorney, 8603. All right, let's try this again. Am I Siege? Yeah. There's Sick Go and Fierce. Here we go. Just invite your team. Figured it out. Boom. Wait. See, now I'm getting screwed up. those. Alright, so maybe we can do this now. So I did learn last week that 1177 8899, I can just refer to him as numbers, which let's be real, big win. Thank you, chat, for somehow knowing that. And we're good to go. All right, match 2.
Blue team's turn to ban.
I believe everyone is ready to roll. You got a caster in the lobby waiting to go. What lobby? I don't see him. I'll try a little harder. Okay. Boom. Let's do this. Xenial is out. We might get some more standard bands this time. The last couple of matches, we got some interesting tunes. I do like Dia-chan though. It's a shame that she just doesn't get a lot of love. Let's see what we can do here. RM band flash. Alright, let's try something fun. Let's see if this even works. Not entirely sure about the audio, but we will see how it goes. Alright, so I think next game we're going to try the dual caster thing. I've got a guy kind of lined up. There you go, game sound. Give me a sec. Everybody calm. APOC is way too excited about this. Yeah, let's be honest, there's no such thing as too excited. We're all having too much fun. Alright, so let's do a quick recap of what we missed while I was trying to figure out the second streamer thing. On the Feroxx side, we've got Xenial ban, Flash ban, Linda's ban. On the Infamous side, we got Valheim, Violet, and Arum. I did fix it. Picks, we got Slims for Feroxx. We've got Chognar and Lumber for Infamous. It's back on the Feroxx side. If you remember last week, Numbers was the guy. He was the guy in the jungle. Now, I don't know if he's going to do that again tonight. From what I've seen and from what I've heard, he is a very versatile guy. So I'm pretty excited to see what Numbers has going on this week. Alice is Alice. Let's hope they have the new skin. And we have Malik.
Red team's turn to pick.
Back to Infamous side. Got 2 picks. Got a lot of ground to cover with these 2 picks. You got some strong tank and some strong support with Chognar and Lumber. How do you back it up with damage to make it work? Any suggestions? Any thoughts? Can you guys hear the music now? Or the game, the background stuff? Is it acceptable? Will APOC, is he gonna make it with the sound where it is now? I gotta take care of my buddy APOC. Can't let him go down like that. So we get a Crixie pick and a still no sound? Because it definitely looks.
Blue team's turn to pick.
There. That will be. That should be much better. I guess. I don't know. I can't do that to APOC anymore. We get Liliana and Arduin on the Feroxx side.
Red team's turn to
Final
pick.
pick for Infamous. Bouncing around in a lot of different directions. Where are we gonna end up? Looking at the team, like I said, Chognar, Lumber. You've got the tankiness. You've got the support. You've got damage coming from Crixie, a little bit of CC. Fennec, it does crazy good damage. So that's definitely in their favor as far as damage, but survivability is going to be the real question. Zuka, that's a pretty good pick there. I don't know about Zuka lane. I'm a big Zuka jungle guy, but you know, I definitely have no business playing warriors. And on the other side, Feroxx, we've got Malik. Numbers is playing Malik. We got Oxytron in the jungle with Slims. We've got Alice. Shamu playing Alice. Clayhan on just Arduin. Just Arduin. Support Assassin Chognar.
10 seconds
Good stuff.
remaining.
Yeah, have him assassinate some minions. It might take about 30 minutes, but he can do it. All right, we're finally in there. That's a good point. Good luck to Team Feroxx and Infamous. I'm just a. Well, to be fair, you're also from Alabama. We talk slow. It's just who we are as people, and you should not judge me for that. It's just who I am. Alright. I will work on talking faster. Drinking some caffeine. The bands were Xenial, Lindis, and 4 other people.
Welcome to Arena.
Alright.
Get ready.
Talking fast.
Will be deployed.
Listen to me, guys. I'm talking so fast, I don't know how to keep up. Alice moving out. Slim's with her. Malik running in circles. Yeah, I do what I can. I'm just giving you as much information as I can remember. I've got to talk faster. All right. Lumber getting embarrassed by Alice. Moving out. Liliana doing her thing. Yeah, there's nothing going on down there. Zuka, looks like Zuka's just rolling around in the river. And Lumber, there's a lot of people hanging out. Nothing really going on. I just, honestly, I don't know if I can talk that fast for that long. I just can't do it. Liliana, Crixie, catching up in the middle. No real action. Lumber still. Mizu. Get me there. This faster thing's got me drawing a blank. I'm just staring at the characters. Chognar doing Chognar stuff. I'm really not I'm not sleepy. It's just how I talk. Why are you hating on me? Alright. Finnick rolls in, does nothing. Chognar bouncing in, bouncing out. Basically just keeping the slows up. Crixie doing a little bit of damage, but nothing substantial. Chognar is getting hurt, but not gonna die. Lumber jumps in. And nothing. We basically just had a 4v4, and I feel like nothing happened there. I got nothing. But I'm talking fast and nothing's happening, man. They're taking the abyssal down. I'm trying, guys. All right. Malik rolls in. They jump on the tower, take Chognar down. Crixie still doing, basically just trying to stay alive. Minions rolling in. See, APOC, you weren't even here earlier. I was doing great. At times. Doing great at times. Action. They weren't stealing anything. They weren't even close. Honestly, APOC and I could probably dual cast. And with our slow Alabama drawl, between the two of us, we could make something entertaining. I am confident. Alice versus Lumber. That's where the real action's at. Liliana, meanwhile, just clearing wave. Crixie doing the same thing. Whole lot of nothing going on up top. Zuka versus Malik. Will be an interesting fight at some point, but not quite there yet. Malik moves down, gets jumped by Crixie. Lumber's there as well. Ends up being a 4v1, and they don't engage because they know. You can see Liliana a little bit back. Ah, Mississippi. You're in Alabama now. You'll never be anything else. Mizu on Lumber takes a hit, but he does live. Liliana might. Yeah, she does. She gets him. Slims is right there, and he's going to push wave. Not a lot of life on the minions, but with Liliana and Slims, the tower's going to go down. So, that's one tower for Feroxx. Infamous is hanging in there in top and bottom. Zuka's taking a lot of damage. And Malik moves in. He missed that cleave. He's really close. And then he gets 2 to back him up, and Zuka's done. Alice got a little dangerous there, but does not
A red team tower has been
do much. Mizu, lumber, just lumbering around. Chognar rolls in, gets the slow. Lumber is there, but still chilling. There he goes. He jumps in, and the damage is in the back, not doing damage. Really kind of causes issues there. Zuka jumps in, gets some damage off, but is not able to really commit to anybody and kill him. Fennec is there, and he's ready, but he ends up moving back to the jungle. Everybody from Feroxx just slides to the jungle and rolls out. Oh yeah, Robin Leach. I'm down. You know, I would love to hear this TJ impression. I'm intrigued. Potential for a fight, but not happening at the moment. Got a lot of interest in the Abyssal right now. Slims is there, clips the lumber, and Slims engages. He's waiting on the Alice to move in and kind of push him back, and Alice and Arduin are able to hold him off long enough for the Abyssal to go down. Fennec throws his ult and just bounces out. They don't want to commit. What's wrong with commitment? Here you go. I'm not going to yell score. I'm just not doing it. There was no score. You come up with a cool slogan for me, like "Boom goes the dynamite." Like, give me some of that. Give me something. Slims, you guys are just. I'm barely able to focus. You guys just making fun of me, like a soccer match. I feel like that's what I'm doing. Slow and calm. Except for World Cup, it's not that way. Malik jumps in. He's going to take out the Fennec. If he can, he does. Lumber attempts to stay alive, but doesn't. Zuka jumps in, and he does get a kill. Maybe not. No, he didn't get the second one. Crixie is still alive, and Malik is almost dead, but he's smart enough to back out. So everybody moves down. Meanwhile, Arduin just clearing waves. Boom Shitaka. I don't even want to say that, much less yell it. Got everybody kind of hanging back, clearing the jungle for Feroxx. Infamous just trying to clear wave and push forward. Arduin goes back bottom. And I believe we're about to see them go for the Slayer, and they do. For some reason, we've got Arduin doing the 1-on-4 thing. That's probably just to draw attention away from the Slayer. Meanwhile, Malik, he's just waiting for that buff, and he gets it. And he's gonna have to use it if he wants to stay alive. Liliana's in. Malik's just taking damage, just trying to draw the attention away. He dives in fully, gets the cleave, and he's just doing a gross amount of damage. Pushes everybody back. Chognar goes down. Crixie's in, dropping her ult. Lumber goes down. Arduin is committed at this point. Zuka goes down. Everybody's going down. You got the whole team right here ready to roll, and they're gonna move in. They're not they're not gonna take out the Fennec. They're just gonna take out the base and move on. Yeah. So there's that. And honestly, that's pretty much how it felt last week. That was game 1. We were a little bit behind because I could not connect with... Well, we never could figure out who was supposed to start the match. So I just did it. And I'm going to do it again. So let's drop the information to these guys.
Hello. Yes, sir. I am here. Can you hear me okay? You might have to turn me up manually from your side. Check. Can you hear me? Is that good? I'm quiet? Alright, give me 1 second.
Alright. The problem is, I don't... Alright, I've got you maxed out. Try
What about now? Is this better? Testing. Hold on. I'll just raise the gain on my mic.
No, hang on. I got it. That should be substantially different.
Alright. You just let me know if it sounds okay. If not, I'll raise the gain from my mic.
Nah, it looks like that's good.
Well, I would like to first and foremost say thank you for having me for game 2.
Oh, I mean, definitely. I've actually... APOC introduced me to you, and I started checking out your content, and I'm really it has dragged me in multiple different directions.
I'm all over the place. Please don't go by my YouTube. If anything, the last shoutcasting stuff is from HOC.
Why does this keep...
Is it okay? Can you hear me okay, or is it like dropping out for you?
It's dropping for some reason. It's not your fault. It's like the audio from my headphones is acting silly.
What about now? Better?
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right.
Yeah. But I can't. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Hang on. I have an idea. Can't make it stop.
Are you hearing some noise in the background or something?
Well, it's forcing the audio like your audio and the game audio to be stuck in the same channel.
Are you playing? Are you? That's weird.
Yeah. Anytime I adjust it on my iPad, it adjusts it also on my.
Are you on Discord on your phone or your PC?
On my.
If it's on your phone, if you lower the volume on your phone, it will lower me.
Yeah, but I don't have. Are you talking about my iPad?
Yeah, if you're excuse me, yeah, your tablet. If you lower the if you're on Discord and playing and you lower the volume for the tablet, it will lower both me and the game.
Well, you're actually on the on my computer.
Oh, okay.
Which is odd to me. Why it would affect that.
I mean, I could raise my gain some. Just give me 1 second. I'll
Well,
I'll do that for
I think
you.
I'm just gonna drop the music. That should resolve the issue.
Is this better?
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's try that.
Problem solved. I just raised the gain on my microphone and we are good.
Can everybody hear him? Awesome.
As long as everybody's happy.
All right.
It sounds like he's in my house. They're saying to start the game whenever you're ready.
It's
And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are in game 2 of the pick and ban phase.
I love it. See, I just don't have these skills.
Red team's turn.
Oh, Violet first ban. Right on. So, sir, tell us a bit about yourself. What brought you to Arena of Valor? What made you want to host the tournament? And we'll talk about the picks and bans as the draft phase goes on.
Well, basically, I got burnt out on Clash of Clans after playing it for 6 years, and this is
right on.
This is just where I ended up.
How are you enjoying your experience with Arena of Valor? Do you feel like it's a MOBA that has taken, like, what are your thoughts? I'm not going to place a thought in your head, but tell me what you think Arena of Valor has become since its release from Strike of Kings and,
I never played any of those games. Honestly, I have really avoided MOBAs in general. I played Vainglory briefly, but it just didn't do it for me. The controls, I was just not a fan of the controls personally. But I played Dota a lot.
When I tell you I am terrible at Vainglory, I'm 100% with you. It's not that I don't like the game, I'm just really bad at it, which is why I tend to favor like touch joystick control MOBAs over tap to move.
Yeah. And honestly, APOC's been talking about these mobile grip things. They seem pretty cool too. All right, so bans. Infamous. We're a little bit behind on bans, but Violet, Valheim, Aram are gone from Infamous side. Looks like Flash might be the third. Flash is the third on Feroxx. Previously Chognar and Xenial.
It does look like blue side kind of target banned Chamu.
Yeah, he's
they took away the Chognar and they took away the Xenial. And it looks like Team Feroxx opted to maybe ban against War King. Or who is their laner for blue side?
For blue side, Siege is.
Oh, so we'll see if we'll see what he picks.
Siege does support and solo lane. Mizu does solo So it could be he kind of rotate one or the other.
Well, looks like Moshi's gonna end up going with. Thought he was gonna pick Superman, insta-lock Superman, but he's hovering over Omen.
Yeah. Omen's still strong.
Blue team's turn to pick.
I mean, you can leave Omen alone forever, and he'll regardless of what the character's release, he's gonna be able to maintain.
Yeah.
Batman. You know, I was so excited about Batman release. He came out, and I want to say I've played him 3 times. I did not. I was so excited about the idea of Batman, but I never gave him a chance.
Superman is like the bane of my existence, especially playing a support champion. I always had issues dealing with Superman because Superman would come out of nowhere, pop the ult, remain in like perma-flight, and completely just toss me around like, well, just toss me around. I don't want to use I don't want to use the analogy that I was gonna.
Well, no, I mean honestly, Superman, regardless of what side he's on, causes me problems because I play support or mage, support tanks or mage, pretty much all the time. And if you're a mage and you're setting somebody up for an ult or something, Superman's gonna come in and just ruin your day every single time. It kills me, especially with Natalia. All right.
I think Chamu almost has to go with the teamie here. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he definitely he played a couple of different supports last week, and he was really strong in any of those, the different roles or the different support characters.
I think if you have a good philosophy as a support, playing any of them would be beneficial. You know, like I don't think like. And somebody told me not too long ago that playing supports is probably one of the easiest roles. I won't say that because playing solo queue as a support is probably one of the most difficult things you could do. Playing solo queue as a tank or support main is probably one of the most difficult things you could do. But if you have a good philosophy on playing with your team and sometimes understanding when it's necessary to sacrifice yourself for the greater success of the team, I think you could almost play any of the supports and or tanks in game with a high level of success.
Oh yeah.
Hashtag I play for my team. Ooh. Oh, okay. So I just realized now. I just got tilted. I didn't realize that Clash was sitting out this game. I thought that was Clash on the bottom side there.
Oh no. Now he was, the Clayhan was in last week. This is pretty, if I'm not mistaken, this is their team from last week. I think Clash played one.
Yeah, well, Clash played all 3 games, I think.
Oh, well.
I think they had Clan come in, I think 1 game, but they subbed for somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Doki. I called him Dookie. Doki, it's game 2.
But I'm liking the Marja. Marja did not get any love prior to this patch, but she was still very strong. The patch has made her infinitely more strong, and still a lot of people aren't playing her. I don't know why.
I think it's just a matter of, pardon me, just being comfortable. A lot of champions that require high mechanical skill tend to be more at the bottom of the meta, and towards the end of the seasons rise to the top. I always notice this with most MOBAs going across like all platforms, is that in the beginning meta you find a lot of easy to play champions, and as the season progresses, or as the competitive season progresses, you find more champions that require a higher level of mechanical play. Well, with that being said, I'm sorry. Continue.
I was going to say, Marja really... It took me a long time to get Arcana and gear that built her the way that I wanted her to play. And once I did, I mean, I honestly play her like I play Chognar. And she has a better escape.
What are your thoughts? I wanted to ask you a question. What are your thoughts about the ability to buy Arcana? Because it's all related to gold, and it's very difficult. Like, you really have to play a lot to develop multiple, to build your Arcana library. For instance, I build tank and support Arcana, but I'm interested lately in playing mages.
Welcome to Arena.
What are your thoughts on how long it takes to maybe develop a second class in terms of Arcana?
It's tough initially, but I think there are a bunch of videos that refer you to build a full hit points Arcana build and use that as you gain more. Alright, Liliana gets pulled. Yeah, just don't talk fast enough.
No, it's all good, man. I mean, it was pretty much... it looks like both teams were expecting to have some sort of confrontation at the top side jungle. It looks like Team Feroxx is going to retreat to their half. But blue side is more than happy. Oh. Hold on. Bear with me 1 second. There we go. Sorry. Had a phone glitch. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, right on.
Just tracking what's going on here.
Whoop.
Marja is hurt bad. Omen really is in a position where he could jump in and take her out. And she's hanging in there because she can gain that life back so fast that it's not even worth bouncing back to the base. Yeah, it looks like so far TFX seems to be winning early trades in regards to hit points, overall hit points per team member. And there goes Chamu, latching on. Yeah, I think they're just taking advantage of opportune situations, and Infamous really needs to be a little more careful about just getting chipped away. Yeah, they definitely don't want to get snowballed like they did the last game. So, I mean, I think it'd be the safe bet is, listen, if you're getting pushed that much, or you're getting that, invaded that hard, best thing to do is just like play it safe underneath. Oh, there go. Never mind. Spoke too soon. First blood going over to TFX. Yep, and it looks like they're gonna jump down. Slims is hurt and he's out. Yep, there it goes. Chamu with the kill there. Moshi trying to catch up with the Omen, but it looks like they won't be able to secure the kill. Mizu is going to be able to retreat safely under the tower. Marja's back up top by herself, but not for long. Let's say it looks like we have a well, it looks like Chamu's gonna play it safe, let Moshi farm up in the top lane, and Lindis is back in the jungle, so we're moving out to top, where looks like they're pretty much ready to jump on that top tower, but they back off instead. Here we go. It seems like they're more than content with it looks like blue side is just kind of walking into it. Yeah, they're not giving the situation enough time to set up. Exactly. And you can see here Wonder Woman knows better now than to push her lane. And again, Team Feroxx going down in bot side jungle, going for the Might Golem, and they will secure it. It looks like they're just camping out bottom, waiting for the Abyssal to pop. Mizu getting caught off. Slims throws the spear. The stun does connect, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Ooh, boy, it looks like Klein is caught out. Nope. Play on is up. Yeah, he's done. Teamy jumps in, tries to save him, can't, and he ends up going down in the meantime. Well,
Just like that. Game isn't that far out of reach, and it's gonna give
A blue team tower
it's gonna give Vicious a chance to freeze the lane there in mid. And it looks like they're gonna take their chance for Abyssal.
Yeah, and I don't think anything's gonna stop them.
All right, well,
it's getting close.
maybe we spoke too soon. Nope, they got it.
They got it. But timing was not on their side.
Keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Don't stop.
Get
no,
up.
Slims! No! He made it. Nope, never mind.
Wonder Woman. Oh, yeah, she got pulled back. That was sad.
You can
Mina,
see there.
though, she's out too. Jinnar.
As Moshi says, worth from the graveyard.
Jinnar had a chance, and he took it.
Oh no, Moshi's there. Going back into the mid lane. Going to clear off that wave.
Well, Jinnar did not have enough. He's going to jump in, try to slow him down. The Arduin goes down, I think, from the tower.
Yeah, he did get hit by the tower.
Omen tried a little bit of a push, but he wasn't able to get too far. Slims was
Jump
right
going
there.
in. Oh, there goes the other team fight. Oh, full metal with the kill on Jinnar. And it continues. Oh, looks like Team Feroxx finally had enough. Full metal. Is he going to be able to make it? Yep.
Oh. We got Marja rolling back top.
I'll say this much. This is a much better performance.
Yeah, I think they're just
than the last
learning
game,
from
you
their
know.
mistakes.
Exactly. Well, and that's what, that's all you could really ask for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're both great teams. I think I personally am afraid of Feroxx because they really hurt my team's feelings last week.
What makes Feroxx dangerous is not necessarily the amount of time that they've played this game in particular, but they do have a lot of MOBA experience. Clash, Moshi in particular. I'm not sure about the other members, but they have well over 5-6 years of MOBA experience. So like the philosophy, the mindset that goes into playing, that's what makes them dangerous, is the amount of time that they've actually spent playing games like this. And as they get better at this game, it could only prove to give them better results, as the Abyssal Dragon is again looking like it's going to go over to Team Feroxx.
And there's a lot of potential for a fight here, but I don't know if Feroxx is going to take the bait.
Well, they were trying to go in.
They may not have an option.
I think for right now, it's almost like getting strangled by a turtleneck. Like when you wear a turtleneck and you kind of feel like that gentle pressure on your neck, you have no choice but to hug your towers.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was nice. That was nice.
Moshi looking like he might get caught out there at the end. Can he get out? Fierce is giving chase. Moshi will be able to get away.
And it's a game.
A blue team tower has been destroyed.
We do have towers going down.
Yeah, so although the kill pressure is somewhat normal, I guess the kill pressure between both teams have normalized compared to game one. You still see Team Feroxx pushing towers, maintaining objective control, which is proving. It's proving to be the difference right now. Even because the Goldie's only 3K at this point, which is not the worst situation you could be in. So.
But at the end of the day, it's a tower defense thing.
Exactly. So. And right there, Wonder Woman's going to be taken out of the fight. Mina also choosing to retreat to the center of the lane. Oh, Jinnar!
Jinnar tries. Yeah, he gets away. They really need that Marja to jump in and get that slow off early, just so that it really kind of sets them up to get away if they need to really just to maneuver a little better.
My revenge.
Wonder Woman there, Jennar there, Marja there. There's still 4. Teamy is just,
Man.
yeah.
There you go. 1, 3, and 6 for the
The
teamy.
blue team tower has been destroyed.
And if you look,
A blue team
Feroxx
tower
has
has been
created sort of a
destroyed.
line, just top of the map to bottom of the map, and they're just clearing the,
Yeah, they're just,
basically
yep, one by one
pushing
by
in,
one.
just strangling, just choking the jungle out.
Like I said, the best analogy I could give is being strangled by a turtleneck.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's happening here.
And they're moving down again, going for the abyssal. What is this, their 3rd? They're gonna be there.
This is about to be their third.
Just like
Yeah,
that, it looks like
the,
maybe. I doubt they're gonna trade. Yeah, I was gonna say they're definitely not trading for the Dark Slayer.
yeah, they need to get back. They are entirely too close. Mina's gonna
Yeah.
not gonna make it out of that alive. Omen jumps in and just absolutely brutalizes Slims. Jennard tries, but there's just not enough hit points there to give him an opportunity to stay
Yeah, this very
inside.
much could be game here. As you can see, they're tearing down that mid tower.
Yeah,
It's hard because you want to break down games like these. You want to see what went right, what went wrong, but yeah, there you go. This just getting taken out, and that looks like it's going to be GG as TFX scores the ace. They're escorting their minions into the base,
and done.
and boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah. That's from a movie. I don't remember what it's from.
I think it was from it was like a sports cast or something like that. It was like some amateur like college sportscaster. It was just like so and so goes for the 3-point shot, and boom goes the dynamite.
It was Paul Rudd, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I thought that was funny. And honestly, no matter what I do, APOC is gonna give me a hard time.
No. Come on, bruh.
I love my boy APOC, but he does grief me pretty hard. It
He only
motivates
means
me.
best.
It
He only
motivates
means the
me.
best. It's a
So
very interesting series. Team Feroxx doing it again, 2-0.
yeah, so number 1 went 2-0 with I think on the other side too, Vinny Vici went 2-0. One rain, match 2. How did that end? Give us the
I
info.
think that's what they said. It was 2-0, right? They yeah, when they first came into chat.
Oh. Yeah. It's just 2-0. A night of 2-0s.
Listen, sometimes you're gonna have an event and you'll see a bunch of sweeps on the board. You know, you can't do anything about it.
Well, but it's like I said, it's those matches that really cause you to take a look at your gameplay and take a look at the other team's gameplay and really kind of team build from that. To me, those are the most important matches.
Yeah, at the end of the day, this kind of event is a good purpose of these events is to have the prospective competitive community that may not be competing in the Valor series, or if they are competing in the Valor series, to tune up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always say this, like, ditch solo queue. My philosophy is to stop playing solo queue, get a good group of people online, create a team, and play as a team, because playing as a team gives you the best chance at really seeing who's good at what. Especially people that are under diamond, solo queue doesn't give you it's not a good litmus test in respects to skill, because there's no pick and ban phase. You're playing against your mirror opposite, you know, the potential to play against your opposite champion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's no real meta, especially when you see Grak versus Grak or so and so versus so. So when you play as a team, you guys will succeed as a team. And then once you guys get to Diamond, once you guys get to the pick and ban phase, then you'll start to really get a sense of where your skill is at in respects to competitive play.
Well, and I think that makes, in my opinion anyway, that makes the league that much more viable as a stepping stone.
Exactly.
I mean, once you get there, once you get to that point in ranked, what is the next step? And to me, that was sort of one of the main reasons I wanted to do this.
You know what, when they say like, oh, what's the worst that can happen? Somebody's going to say no, right? Well, in respects to you hosting the PVL, which is a really good thing, and I would like to take the moment to thank you for having me, at least for just this one game, is that you join community events like this, you're going to win, you're going to lose. There's no, I mean, if you win, obviously there's a prize at the end, but if you lose, there's nothing to it. You go back to the drawing board and you get better. You know what I'm saying? You take from your experience and you develop. I've seen many teams lose. I mean, back in the day, I've had teams compete in some of the previous tournaments that I've hosted, and they used to get stomped. You know what I'm saying? And it was like hard almost to cast the games because it's like, whoa, bro. Like, what do you say? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, well, you want to do like that. Okay, well, so-and-so's getting destroyed. What do you do to get yourself out of this mentality? What can this team do to reverse the tilt, as they say? What can they do to just bring themselves out from this situation? And it's like, you know what they do? They play again.
Exactly.
They play again as a team, and they get better. And I'm really happy being like this, especially since the Valor series is change of rules and things like that. A lot of teams kind of ended up getting excluded. So I'm hoping that there's more success here.
Well, and honestly, even though this is an invite, this particular tournament is an invite tournament, ideally what I'd like to continue to do is what the PVL originally was just going to be exhibition matches, and we did quite a few of those, and that's how a lot of the guilds ended up joining in the first place. But for the people that aren't at the level of Kranas and Team Feroxx, I mean, those people deserve an opportunity to compete and play as well. So I'm working currently to put together tournaments for each tier of play, so that everyone has something to do.
As you have these teams compete, and it's like when you host the first tournament, it's really hard to seed teams in respects to skill, because teams might perform differently when they're playing ranked as opposed to playing in your, for instance, your tournament.
Exactly.
So as you continue to host these tournaments, and this is why it's very important, and I hope anybody listening in chat takes what I'm saying also and considers this. If you're a player on one of these teams competing in the PVL, or you're maybe interested in participating in future events, you join these tournaments because your play here will determine your seed. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys get better here, I know some people that are not so good at playing solo queue, but they come into these events and they play much better as a team. You know what I'm saying? So the more it's very important for you, the tournament organizer and the owner of the event, to continue hosting these events and giving these teams, maybe repeat teams and new teams, give them a chance to compete amongst themselves and actually develop. And you'd be surprised how healthy that is for the competitive scene in respects to this game. And all I'm doing is throwing gold stars your way. I'm very happy.
Well, honestly, to me, if you're a team in this tournament and you go 0-12, let's just say something unfortunate happens and some team goes 0-12, you've been streamed live, and it's, I'm putting everything on YouTube. People see your name, people know you exist, people will come to you. They're not all trying to join the number one team. They understand that there are levels, and their level is at a certain point. All of these guilds should get notoriety and fame, whether you're 0-12 or 12-0.
Yeah.
So
like I said,
I would urge all teams, doesn't matter. I mean, build and grow and have a good time. And at the end of this, I am confident that everyone is going to be on a totally different level than they were when they started.
At the end of the day, these tournaments are not for us. They're not for the organizer. Yes, we love whatever recognition comes our way from participating in these events, but the event is for the team. So don't let any sort of negative performance that you may have had on stream discourage you from continuing the dream. Recently, I had a chance to speak with Matt from ALG during my podcast, and we were just kind of shooting the breeze. I've known Matt for like 5 years. MTS Amazing for those of you guys, ALG MTS for those of you guys who don't know, but he was kind of like just talking about his experience being a part of the team, yada yada yada, where he came from, his humble beginnings. And then kind of at the end, he threw this thing. He's like, listen, man, if it wasn't for the fact that I was playing in these small community events, I wouldn't have found the desire to be pro and develop into, I wouldn't have had that hunger to become a professional player. So everybody starts somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
And honestly, I was really bummed out once, well, not in general, but I was bummed out because I knew at a certain point that I could not host the league and compete in the league that I was hosting because it just didn't make sense.
It's hard.
But I am having an absolute I'm just having a great time just watching the matches and getting to know the teams and watching these players that I play with, because I mean I play with a lot of these guys, and just seeing them compete period is just really, really exciting for me. And
yeah, for sure.
I'm loving it, man. I could definitely keep at this.
Well, do you have next week's games on tap already, or are you gonna sort that out after the stream is over, so that way we can announce it to everybody before you shut the stream down?
I've got it. I can pull it up. Give me just 1 second. I haven't determined what channel each will be on, but for week 3, we've got, let's just start at the top. We've got Knights of the Zodiac versus Squad 2 Deep. Both strong teams. That's going to be a good one. Rowdy Dumplings is gonna have a comeback next week and fight hard against Non-Toxic Esports. We've got VSauce who crushed it earlier tonight on this channel against Yugen Dynasty. So that should be a great match. And Zelf Nation is going to be playing Psychotics. So that's one division against another. All right, so next we've got a Troubled Few versus Trash Time. We've got Vini Vidi Vici versus Feroxx, both strong teams. VVV is still actually playing in the Valor series, so they're hanging in there. And you just saw Feroxx; they're very strong.
Yeah, I think TFX placed 9th, I think, in the Valor qualifiers this season.
Which is still impressive, though. I mean, you got to give them props. Outlaws are going to be going against Infamous. And finally, Heavenly Knights are going to be facing Krana's Esports. Heavenly Knights they're really on a roll. Each of their games this season so far have gone to the third match, and it's like they base it on the first match, see what the other team's gonna do, and from there they just grind it out and end up with the W.
Yeah. So like some nights you're gonna have these like sweep games, and it looks like next week is proving to maybe be a much like a higher. It looks like you're having a lot of the topper teams. I can't has English. It looks like you're having some of the better performing teams match each other. So I'm definitely looking forward to being a part of that if the opportunity presents itself.
Well, yeah, man.
Nudge,
we'd love to have you. Obviously, depending on your schedule, but I would love to have you back and a part of this.
Well, let's just have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hoping that the interest is there. The interest is definitely there. I was telling APOC this earlier. Um, very good thing, and I really appreciate. I really appreciate having the chance to sit here. You know, like I could be doing nothing and staring at a wall, getting ready for bed, but I'm actually having a chance to partake in this kind of event with you. So, thank you so much.
Well, I appreciate, number one, I appreciate all the interest, and I appreciate the fact that all these teams have been able to come together and play in a non-toxic manner, and just enjoy the game. That's what it's all about. But I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to keep this thing rolling. And just for the sake of the stream, I will let you know the winner of the skin on Twitter. If I can manage to get my Twitter to pull up. So, chat. Where is it at? There it is. Comments. And it looks like... Huh. Look at that. Looks like it is going to be, believe it or not, Ninja from ATF.
There you go.
There you go. Go
Well, thank you so
ATF.
much, man.
Well,
I'm gonna hop offline. I will see you later, and cheers to your continued success with the PVL.
All right, man. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody.
All right, man. Have a good night, man. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. All right, so that's gonna be the end of this stream. Thanks for tuning in. I will have all these videos posted on YouTube in a couple of hours. Depends on how long they take to get up. But as always, subscribe. Definitely subscribe to YouTube. Like all the videos. Like if you need a hobby, liking Premier Valor League videos on YouTube, it's a good one. You can kill 5 minutes. It's gonna be great. But anyway, show us some love if you don't mind. We are on Twitter at twitter.com/Premier Valor. We are on the interweb with www.premiervalorleague.com. You may notice you are watching us on Twitch at Premier Valor League. Definitely follow this. We will continue to post content here instead of YouTube. We will then post a copy to YouTube, but we're going to try to stick with the Twitch community. It seems a little more directly focused to gamers, and I would much rather support that than the YouTube. But it'll still be on YouTube so that you can watch it. Outside of that, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next week.